Hello and welcome. That was a beautiful smile to start with. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Here and Now Presents. We are so thrilled to have with us this evening Morticai.
Hello. My name's Morticai. My name's Jeddy. Morticai is my cat's name, and I'm here to make some music for you. I'm having a hard day, and lots of other people out there are too. So let's have a hard day together and enjoy some good sounds. Give me 1 second, audience. I'm using a looper I'm not typically inclined to, so I'm just trying to figure this out really quick. It's a good moment for me to tell you that my performances often require lots of patience for me to build these loops and these grand soundscapes. So have faith in me, and there will be huge rewards in the end.
Well, you already have some amazing, lovely people commenting.
Ooh, thank you, lovely people.
Riley Skinner says, Jeddy, with 3 heart emojis.
Aww.
Stephanie Spotto says, yay.
Yay.
Olivia Basden says, beautiful.
Hey.
And Olivia also says, wonderful lights.
Olivia is Nelson's daughter.
Oh, there you go. We have a second performer that you guys cannot see this week, and this is Nelson, who is running this incredible light show that's going on behind Jeddy.
He and I used to work together before everything went down, and we would do the light wizardry together. And, man, we were doing a lot. We honestly, in March, we had everything booked up until July, and had a lot in mind as far as the lighting goes and everything. And so it's been a blessing to have him here and to work together again.
Alberto Vasquez says, get this man Mozzie sticks.
Mozzie sticks! He and I were supposed to make Mozzie sticks tonight, and I had to cancel on him for many reasons. For this, because I really wanted to create and share with you all. And I'm just having a rough day.
Minx's art says music, and she gives you a kiss heart emoji and a butterfly emoji.
Music! So that's a song that I wrote about a really cool hammock spot that I found to hang my hammock. And it's on the DL, so I can't tell you, but it's beautiful and it sounds a lot like that. So I've been retreating to the hammock lately when I need some time. I moved here 4 years ago to California. I was actually born here in Monterey, but I lived most of my life in New Mexico. Albuquerque, what's up? Get the socks. I moved here 4 years ago to be my mother's caregiver. She was diagnosed for the second time with breast cancer back in 2016, and we were told it had metastasized to her bones, and that was bad news. And we were told she only had a few months, her prognosis. And so I was actually on the East Coast at the time that I learned, and I dropped everything I was doing and moved to California, back to my hometown, to be my mom's caregiver. Thinking that it would only be for, 6-8 months. Didn't expect it to be a year, and 4 years later, she's here, and she's alive, and she's fighting. Unfortunately, it's only progressed, and we've identified tumors in her brain recently. And so this morning, I woke up and she was half falling out of bed, and I struggled to scoot her back onto her bed, and I couldn't do it. And instead I chose to just gently guide her down to the floor, where I still wasn't able to get her back up. I'm looking out, and I can't actually see any of the crew, but I'm looking at all the people. Like, I can see everybody who's tuned in. So you see me looking around, and I'm literally looking at you guys, all of you viewers, so I just wanted to let you know. I couldn't get her up, and I had to call the fire department. And 3 strong men showed up, and they got her off the floor and back onto her bed. She wasn't injured, she wasn't hurt, but this morning I came and woke her up, and she was just barely lucid and barely speaking, barely mobile, and wasn't even understanding really what I was trying to tell her. And since we've identified the tumors, this has been like my worst fear, that she's going to lose cognitive function, she's going to lose mobility, her motor skills, and I just wasn't expecting it to be like overnight, So she has a fever. I'm hoping it goes down, and when she comes down, she'll be a little more lucid and maybe more herself. She was actually kind of upset that she was going to miss my show. She was like, "Where are you going?" Which was like the fullest sentence I had heard her speak today. I was like, "Oh, I'm going to a show. I'm playing that live stream, remember?" And she got angry. She was like, "Oh, no." And it was really sad, but it was also really nice for me to see her express something today.
Well, Taylor commented.
That's my bro.
Yeah, he said, "I've got it playing so Mom can hear."
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. She's at home. My older brother came through to have a little pizza party and movie party with my younger brother while I was gone. because I was too nervous to come out here and leave the two of them alone. So, anyways, feel free to share some hard times and some hard things you're going through, and we'll make it through all of this. I got some more music, I think, and we'll jump into that. Thank you all for being here and now. And shouts out to Here and Now for having me.
Well, you've got a lot of people commenting. Riley says, you're amazing, and she sounds amazing. Stephanie Spada says, sending good wishes to you and your family, Jeddy. Deanna Lynn says, I love the hammock song. so healing. And then Minxus Art says, hi, Taylor. Hi, Jeddy. Hi, Mom. You have a beautiful son. Sending so much love your way and healing intentions.
You all. Oh, I love you all. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna stop all of these loops. Oh, I was like, where is that coming from? That's me. That's me. Okay. Let's move on to something lighter, maybe? Let's see. Give me a moment to build this. simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities. That's our bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my great big home. The bees are buzzing in the tree to make some honey just for me. You look under the rocks and plants and you take a glance at the fancy ants and maybe try a few. The bare necessities of life will come to you. You can sing along. For the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. You mean the bare necessities. That's how a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. Now when you pick a pawpaw or a prickly pear and you prick a raw paw, well, next time beware. Don't pick that prickly pear by the paw. When you pick a pear, you gotta use the claw. But you don't need to use that claw when you pick a pear from the big pawpaw. Have I given you a clue? Gee, thanks, Baloo! The bare necessities of life will come to you. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities. That's how a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. With just the bare necessities of life. One more time, everybody. With just the bare necessities. Just kidding, one more time. With just the bare necessities of life.
Several people have said they were singing along with you. Edward Self, I'm singing along. Megan Harris, singing with you. Tanya Chantel, love this. Simple bare necessities, I'm singing along.
Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Hey, thank you all for singing along. It means a lot to me. So I could sing another sad song, do Escape, or sing an alternative sad song.
Take your pick.
Okay, then. I can do all of them, so. Cool. I'm going to pick up my bass one more time. It's hard for me to just sing a song with my guitar and my voice. Like, I have to have background ambience, so just give me a sec, guys.
I want to take this moment to give another quick shout out to our amazing lighting designer for tonight, Nelson. Just killing it with these beautiful ambient pieces. So Nelson is part of a company. He goes by Lumiere Alchemical to do these beautifully done. This is all being done with a combination of projection as well as live liquid lights. And you get to talk to Nelson later. So that would just give you a shout out, Nelson.
Nelson is Hefe energy.
Taylor also has a request. He wants you to play the other song you sang for Grandmama and family last time we were in Utah.
Oh, that's a sad song.
Well, that seems to be part of the chorus.
Yes, I can do that. I might stumble around it a whole lot, though. But who cares? We're all stumbling around. No one knows what they're doing.
We'll do it live. Screw it, man. We'll do it live.
Music. Okay, that's enough noise. Music. Music. The singer in me is telling me to deep throat this mic, but the COVID person in me is saying, stop putting your mouth over this mic, everybody, Jeddy. Other people are going to use it.
We clean the mics.
So I can deep throat it.
You can totally deep throat that mic.
Okay. This is a song I've been practicing. It's by one of my favorite bands, Circa Survive, and I'll probably mess up a few times, and I've never shared this with anybody, so thank you very much. The song is called In Fear and Faith. We'll be lost through the winter. Water's starting to freeze. The only one who remembers taking the wrong steps, following running me. This body's already aging. These nights are already long. If I last through the winter, I swear to you now I won't crawl.
Go home now. Will we last through the winter? Will we make it to sea? I never wanted a partner and I never loved you. Now you are free to leave. This heart is already frozen. I can't remember the fall. And if I last through the winter, I swear to you now I won't go home. Congratulations, go home now. It's too late, we won't let go. Follow 5 footsteps through that open door. Open door. It's too late, we won't let go. Follow 5 footsteps through that open door. Open door. It must be buried under the heart that makes itself persistent. Find in time, the gate's been open. I've been wondering if you've been real at all. It's too late, we won't let go. Follow 5 footsteps through that open door. Open door. It's too late, we won't let go. Follow 5 footsteps through that open door. Open door. Start, stop, and go. You've been dying for. You've been dying for. You've been dying for. Music.
Edward Self says, "Oh yes, do it." The Circus Survive cover.
He's like one of my only Circa homies in the area. I'm wearing even the fan club hoodie right now because I'm a part of the fan club. He is too, and he has the hoodie. Ask him if he's wearing it, or I'll just ask him, Edward, are you wearing it?
Chanta Chong says, "Aw, hell yeah, Circus Survive cover." So you might have another one there.
Yeah, I just met up with Chanta over a Circus Survive fan club thing, and we've been talking and vibing. He and I seem like we'll be homies for life. He's in this really sick band called On Ground Level, or On the Ground Level. I might be butchering that, but they are tight, all lowercase, no spaces, On Ground Level, and it's really great music. Check them out. Okay, so I don't know where I am on time, but I have like one more thing in mind.
It's your show, so it's whatever you feel like. The moments that you're having on this stage are yours to command.
Okay.
Edward also wants you to know that he was wearing that hoodie yesterday.
Okay, word. So was I. I wear it every day. Okay. Okay, so I'll do some more music stuff, and that's what I'm here to do. So thank you guys for being here with me while I do those things. this is like the first time I've like practiced and sung with like a microphone in front of me in such a long time, and I'm like struggling to like look and like breathe and sing and put fingers all over things. But I'm typically really bad at putting my fingers on stuff anyways, so. I'm lost. Help! I'm lost. I'm lost. That's my Stitch impression from Lilo and Stitch. I'm lost. That was my. That was for Taylor. He loves Lilo and Stitch. Damn it! I'm just rambling, but I love you all. I'm really anxious, and I am a lot of the time, and especially today. And I honestly can't even believe I'm here right now doing this. I was like so stressing out at home and like checking on my mom every 2 minutes to be like, Mom, are you okay? Hey, can you talk to me? Can you say anything? And I'm just honestly scared is a good word for it. And yeah, I guess I just won't take up too much more time, and I'll get home to her. But here's another song. Just kidding. Okay.
That was like a quality. We might have to do another one of those at the end just to like release all of the like I don't know, like there was a primal moment in my body that was like I really want to do that now.
We can all do it at the end. All of you at home and I and everyone in the studio, we can all scream for a good 10 to 15 prolonged seconds. Are we all on board?
Yes.
Okay, everybody's hands in the center. 3, 2, 1. Scream at the end.
Yay!
Okay.
But music now.
But music now. Okay. Sometimes you need a good scream. My ding bopper. So I call this my ding bopper. For anybody watching and wondering, what is that cigar he's using? People always ask me if it's a cigar. It is for a singing bowl. You use it to make the bowl sing, but I like to use it to make my bass sing. I kind of use it as a bow and as like a slide. And I use it as like a hammer. And like a screamer. I don't know what to call it. A little clanker. But I put it into an all-in-one term, ding bopper. So that's my ding bopper, and I've forgotten it for shows before, and it has like crippled my set. I'm like, I can't do anything now. And they're like, use your fingers. I'm like, what? Okay. Fingers? Preposterous. after a friend named Asiel, Xazziel, and I wrote it shortly after another friend of mine had taken his life, and I guess we were never really close, but in like middle school I knew him and we'd hang out, and just not too much. And then I bump into him in college and get to know him, and I was always really warm with him and felt really warm with him. But he was open up to me on the college campus and talking to me about how throughout middle school and high school he just felt ostracized and like he didn't belong, and then he showed me pictures of all of his different mint plants, and I didn't know there were so many different mints. And then I started hanging out with his sister, and we had a sleepover, and in the morning she got some really bad news, and it was like just a very powerful experience, and I processed it for a minute and I wrote a song, and then I named it after another friend, and I hope he's watching both of them.
Daydream, you know.
Thank you. I wrote that when I was like 18 or 19 or so. And the last time I shared that song live, I was at Valley Greens in Carmel Valley, and I was playing it, and there was 2 drunk people, and they were trying to sing along with me, and it made me really sad because they weren't singing any of the lyrics, and I was like, this is about my friends. And it put me off, honestly, and I haven't shared it in a long time. So thank you guys for listening. I'm glad any of you who are drunk and loud enough to sing are at home singing. And thank you for singing along, even if you didn't know the words. If Saucy was watching that, I love you, bro, and I miss you. So I am awkwardly trying to end my set. I have a Patreon. That's a good thing for me to put out there. Go to patreon.com/JeddyMail, and I will make a postcard every single month and send it to you, or a bigger piece, depending on what tier you are subscribed to. But for just $5 a month, you can get some Jeddy art and also support me and my mother and my brother while allowing me to continue to make art and music. I recently bought a Zoom handy recorder 4-track, and I have been recording some soundscapes and sharing them exclusively with my patrons. So if you want to hear that hammock song recorded or another song or 2 that I've shared so far, go check that out. I'd really appreciate your support on there, and I always love creating for others and sending them out. So again, that is patreon.com/JeddyMail. And if you're trying to do some virtual tips tonight, shoot at my Venmo at Jeddy-Grant. And I love music, I love my mom, and I love my family, and I love all of you. And my cat, who I apologize leaving my mask out to represent him tonight. His name is Morticai, and he's a cutie, and his sister is a brat. Thank you. I don't know how to end
No,
this.
don't worry about
it's
it.
Weird
So we're
'cause
actually
there's no cast, you know. I mean, audience.
So we're actually going to take a second and bring up your collaborator.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
bring up Nelson. So this point in the show, sorry to let you struggle there for a second, but you were saying beautiful things, so I didn't want to interrupt you. You've had comments coming in the whole time. Definitely go back and check them out. Thank you, everybody who's been commenting. We got
Gavin Jules, beautiful song, Jeddy. Jasmine Headwall, this song is all the feels. Edward Self, thanks for playing, man.
Aw, you guys.
So this is Nelson. Hello.
Hello, everyone. This on? Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Nelson, and I have a lighting company, Lumiere Alchemical, and I collaborate with Jeddy quite a bit. He's quite the creative force musically and visually, and you know, we've been doing this for a little while, and he's been a great asset to the show, and it's always great to work with him. So
it's always great to work with you too.
thank you.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, yeah, we do a lot of shows in the area. We're not doing shows right now.
Used to.
Yeah, used to.
We used to go up to San Francisco and Santa Cruz.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when live music starts happening again, just keep an eye out for us.
Yeah. And maybe we can do some more virtual liquid light shows too. That would be cool.
Yeah, which is always great.
To have some like dedicated ambient night with trippy stuff. That would be just putting it out there to whatever production crews are in the area.
Well, it added so much. I mean, I know that you guys have worked on these shows together, but I think it's the first time for a lot of people to see this collaboration, and now it is here for posterity. And you'll see we had our switcher Chelsea had a grand old time playing with some of the light and shadows going on in the background. So when you watch back, you'll see that. But you guys were incredibly in sync with each other, just like Nelson, like when to move some of that liquid around and really tie into what he's doing. I mean, when did you guys start working together?
He's been doing this since like the 90s, right?
Yeah, I've been doing it for a while, but Jeddy and I
Last June.
Maybe last June?
Yeah, because it was
It's been over a year now.
Yeah, because it was the first Soundscape, June 7th, that we
right.
first did music and lights together. And then you were like, hey, next Friday, I'm going to be doing lights here again. You want to come help me out?
Yeah.
And from then on, we were kind of light partners.
Yeah, he's been pretty much at every show since then.
Yeah.
So,
and like we've innovated and done some new stuff with his setup. And
right.
Yeah, I brought straws into the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, many thanks to the crew here and now. We really appreciate you bringing us in for this. And many thanks to everyone who watched tonight. And we hope to see everyone soon. Thank you again.
So one of the questions that we always do ask our artists, you guys are not off the hook yet, I'm sorry.
Good.
So going through this experience has been, we've seen artists come and go. This is probably week 12 or 13 of live shows. And during the shutdown and during quarantine, has your relationship changed with your art during this sort of time of quiet solitude?
Definitely. Definitely. I haven't had as much time, surprisingly. And this is like, I pulled out my rig to practice and everything like a few days ago, you know? So I'm not really practicing on the capacity I was before, especially not like practicing performance-wise, because for looping, I have to like have it all in my head of how I'm going to layer things and where I'm going to lay things. And lately I haven't been practicing looping and ambience. I've just kind of been playing guitar and like practicing guitar stuff. It's the first time I've had a guitar in like years. I bought it in March right before the shutdown happened because I was like, I'm going to need this. And it's been like a lot of help. But no, I haven't been practicing my ambience a lot, and my drawing has taken a backseat too, unfortunately. I haven't been able to do as much of the big concepts I want to do right now, and I've just been focusing on little postcards and stuff. So, but that's life.
This is the first show I've done since the lockdown. Jeddy and I got together like right after things locked down and did like a little thing for on Facebook.
Yeah.
But other than that, this is the first thing.
Yeah.
You know, so it's good to kind of like do it again. I had to dust off all the equipment.
Right. And he loaned me a projector and some of the liquid light equipment that I need so I could do it at my home just for fun. And I only did that like once because it was too much of a hassle to like actually set everything up in my house and then take it down. So
got to have the music with it.
yeah, it's too hard to go back and forth, honestly, from one to the other. So, but I'm looking for a place to live right now. We're moving out of our current place and into a bigger place. As soon as we can find a place, hit me up if you find a 2 to 3 bedroom in the Monterey area. But as soon as we move in, I'm hoping that's going to free up like my space, my time, and my mental space. Because right now my head is just way too cluttered with all of these half-packed boxes, you know? So I keep saying, you know, like somebody's going to reply and be like, yeah, I know. They probably are, though. They're like, yeah, messy rooms suck. If you're having a bad day, clean your room.
It does help.
It helps, yeah.
All right.
So I guess moving forward, the other side of that picture, when we have to all stop and take this collective breath as a society, is getting to then envision what changes we want to see happen in the future. So what would both of you guys like to see change or happen in the Monterey art scene moving forward?
Wow.
Chelsea says no pressure.
Yeah, that's a hard question
Yeah, it is
because
a tough one.
I've just been thinking about how we're going to return to live music in general, not even specific to a scene or a location, you know. And I'm not going to lie and say that this lockdown hasn't affected the scene or like hurt it in some way, because I feel like the local music scene did take a hit from this, even with
Sure did.
Here and Now doing all of their beautiful work and really reaching out to artists to make sure they have this longevity still in this platform and this audience. But we still took a big hit, and I don't know what like healing is going to look like once we're actually able to return to music, which should be a healing experience. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, right before this all went down, me and my crew, we were putting on a lot of like multimedia art shows with the liquid lights and the music, and we'd have live painters, we'd have these collaborative art projects to work on, and
It was really gaining momentum.
Yeah, it was really gaining momentum.
Yeah.
Like, we were working with the San Francisco Psychedelic Society to put on shows, and growing a community in Santa Cruz as well as here. And all of it involved being so close and tight-knit and holding hands. And I don't see that in my near future, unfortunately.
I think it'll rebuild, but
it will, but
time.
it's not going to be like everything's open and then everybody comes to Pearl Hour and we're like,
right.
and everything is fine, you know?
Yeah, it's going to take time, and then, you know, I mean, just having places to play at, because some of these places are definitely might not survive through this.
Right.
You know, I know like Pearl Hour is just probably hanging on, and then you got the Art Center that's just hanging on.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right.
So.
But I have no doubt we will bounce back. I just know it's going to take some time after we're actually able to. And I know a lot of people have had to leave the area too. Yeah. Now because of the fires. Shouts out to the firefighters.
Yes.
And yeah. I'm hoping, though, personally, I can return right back to it. Like I said, not even lockdown, when lockdown's done. I mean, when I get my space and my head back in the right place, I really want to get right back in the groove with sharing at the capacity I was before. So thank you for that good question, Raz.
Yes.
Well, I think we have time for one more thing, and since you suggested it, I'm not going to let either of you off the hook because I really want to do this. We got to do our 2020 Scream. I think we should end.
That's right.
I think we should all end. We're going to take your cue, Jeddy. So everybody at home, prepare yourself to scare the crap out of whatever fluffy creature is right next to you.
All right, guys. Who's ready to sing a song?
All right.
3. Big breath. 2, 1.
And on that note,
that
thank
felt
you
good,
so
though.
much. Mordecai, Nelson, thank you guys so much. Please check out their websites and their work. Continue to support. Please subscribe to Here and Now, especially for that beautiful cathartic moment. Thank you both for sharing your art and your time with us.
Thank you.